Today I'm going to share with you my two favorite mics that are under $100 that are going to give you amazing podcast audio sound quality, and they're super flexible and they're not going to break the bank, and I love them, and we're going to show you why today. So let's dive in. Hey, what's going on? Luis Diaz here, founder of Top 10 Podcasts, and today I'm going to share with you my two favorite mics that are under $100 that sound great, look great, and are super easy to use. I can tell you from experience, one of the biggest things that trick people up when they get started in podcasting, whether it's audio only, video podcasting, whatever, is the equipment. I don't want that to happen to you. So I'm going to share with you a shortcut and some technology that you can use to make the process and make your life way simpler and still get great quality podcasts and audio content that you're super happy with. So let's dive in. Before we dive into the actual equipment that we're going to share today, I thought it was important to just describe who this is actually for. Okay, so if you're somebody who wants to become a full-time podcaster and want to eventually build out a studio for this video may not be for you. But if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a coach, consultant, and you have a business that you run and you just want to use a podcast to create more great content, to connect with people, to build relationships, then this is a great setup for you, okay? About 95% of our clients are like this, so I'm very, very confident that the equipment setup that I share with you is going to be plenty if you're just starting out, and even if you, or maybe a year or two in it, and you haven't figured out your perfect setup yet, this will hopefully simplify the game for you. Let me first describe something. There are two types of condenser mics, which are very sensitive and should only be used when you're in a professional studio. And then there are dynamic mics. So dynamic mics are a little bit more friendly for people who are at home studios, you're maybe recording content from your office. And these are great because they don't pick up all of the ambient noise around you, right? So if you have AC vents, if you've got a squeaky chair, if you've got a squeaky desk, if you're tapping on the desk, if you have cars going driving by, honking outside, if you have people upstairs or downstairs making noise, a condenser microphone is going to pick up all of that noise. If your computer is making hissing sounds or sounds like it's going to blow up, then it's going to pick up all that, and your podcast recordings are going to sound really, really bad because you're not in a professional studio, but you're using a studio quality microphone. So they're great if you're in a studio. They're not great if you're, like I say, a lot of our clients and people who are, business owners, entrepreneurs, experts who are looking to create great content, but they don't have the time to go to a studio and maybe just don't want to spend money on a studio. Not a good choice for you. So the podcast mics we're talking about today are dynamic microphones, which you can see right here. Now, both of the microphones are under $100. I believe this one, the ATR 2100X, is around $80. And then this one here, the Samson Q2U, is around, I want to say $60 total. That's with shipping. I have an Amazon Prime account, so I get free one-day shipping. So these came in the mail, or this one came in the mail the other day. I've actually been using this one for quite a while. I would actually take you through exactly what comes with these, and also what I like and don't like about each of them. All right, so stick around and let's hop into that right now. So let's check out the ATR 2100X. This is from Audio Technica. This is actually the mic that I use all the time. As you can see it right here. This is the mic when it's fully set up. I've actually got it hooked up to the Tascam Mixcast 4, which is an awesome device as well. But if you're starting out and you're a coach, consultant, expert, and you want to say, hey, how do I just make this super simple and just record and not worry about anything else? I'm going to show you how with this machine. So when we open it up, it's going to come with a couple of things that you should know about. As you can see, the mic is actually really sturdy. It's a pretty nice, solid microphone. It feels nice in your hand. What you're going to want to do though is have it on like a boom arm like we have here. This boom arm actually was probably like $15 or $10 or something. That was really cheap. So really great machine. You're gonna need to buy one of these little fuzzy voice covers or voice pops or windscreens. Yeah, they're called a windscreen. That's what it is. But just jumping into this, you get the microphone, you get a USB-C to USB-A converter. So you plug this bit into your computer if you have an older computer, and then this into the microphone. You also get a USB-C to USB-C microphone stand here. So as you can see here, you've got both. So if you have a newer Mac computer, you can use this, which this is usually what I use when I'm recording without my without the Mixcast. It also comes with a stand. Now, a couple note about the stand. I'll get it out here. The stand is pretty flimsy. It's a good stand, like for what it's worth. You get it for free, so it's not, can't complain about it. But it's not the most, like, you know, not the nicest stands, right? So as you can see here is the stand. You just screw the piece on and then you can put the microphone there, but I won't do that on this video. But again, this is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's gonna get the job done. The thing is that this is on a desk, right? You're gonna have to like bend over to like hover over the microphone because it's so short, which is not my favorite. So I actually buy a separate microphone or a separate stand that raises a little higher, which I'll share in the description below. But for what it's worth, they give you a little stand. So if you don't have anything else, this is easy enough to use. So it's a good piece. So all in all, you get this, these cords here, and then you also get microphone, obviously, right? I believe, oh, one other thing I'm missing here, which I didn't add in because I forgot about it, but you also get an XLR cable. So as you can see here, this cable that runs from here all the way into something like the Mixcast, you actually get that as well. So, and that plugs into right there. So you also get that as well. I do remember it was kind of cheap quality made, so it wasn't really like a nice one. I actually bought this one, I believe, from Amazon for like 10 bucks, which is pretty nice quality. So I bought an extra one, but it also comes with this XLR cable as well. So that's awesome. This again is 80 bucks. For what it's worth, I've used this mic for like years. So these things last for quite a while. So they're really, really good quality build. Its competitor is this one, which we're going to check out here in just a sec. So let's dive right into that. All right, so let's open up this bad boy and see what it is. I've actually never owned a Samson Q2U. Heard a lot of great things about it, so we're going to check it out, see what all the hype is about. All right, so right off the bat, it looks extremely similar to the other microphone, which was the Samson ATR 2100. It's a little bit different color. I think I may have picked a different color. It actually feels a little bit heavier than the other microphone overall. But it has this pretty much the same type of connection compared to the other one. So pretty easy on off button. It feels really nice in your hand. It feels solid. Again, it's a little bit heavier than the other microphone, the ATR 2100X. Overall, it looks like a nice build. So that's awesome. Again, if you're someone who's looking for a really simple mic, either of these will do. This one is a little bit cheaper, remember, but I don't think the quality of the audio sounds really going to be any different from what you'd get. It's just a matter of preference. They both come with this thing. It's basically just to hold the microphone in place, whether you're having it like kind of like on a, like right you see here on a boom arm or something else. It comes with a same thing as the last time. It comes with the USB-C or USB-A to USB-C. So if you have an older computer again, then this is going to work out pretty well for you. Some other things it comes with, which let's get all this stuff out the way. It comes with this, which is kind of cool, right? So the ATR 2100X does not come with this, so I had to buy separate ones. They're only like $4, $5, $6 on Amazon, so it doesn't really matter. But it is cool because you don't have to buy an extra voice or windscreen for your microphone if you wanted to. And you don't have to worry about it being the wrong size because there's different sizes with these, so you run the risk of buying the wrong size when you're buying it on your own. The mic stand here is a little bit better quality, I would say, than the mic stand for the ATR 2100X. It's a little bit higher too, so that's pretty nice as well, so you don't have to strain your neck as much. Besides that, we've got, like I mentioned before, which I just didn't have with me in the video, but it also comes with these cables, which are for when you're using a machine like this, which is the like a Tascam Mixcast 4 or Rodecaster. This is going to plug into the back like you see here, and then it's going to run all the way to here. It comes with this, which is great. You can use it, that means you can use it with your computer, or you can use it with something like a Tascam. But again, it took me years to upgrade to this. I used just a microphone and a computer for many, many years, did fine. If you're just starting out, use one of these two mics with your computer, keep it simple, and don't try to overcomplicate things. But that's it, guys. That's what you get in both of these machines. Either one is going to be fine. I personally like the ATR 2100X. I'm just biased. I guess I've had it for years. That's probably why. But the Samsung Q2U is just as good, and it's not really going to change the difference of your voice. So you're going to get good quality no matter whichever one you choose. So if you guys have a better microphone that you think is actually better than both of these mics, I want to hear about it. I know there's some more expensive ones, but there's another one under $100 or $120 that you have seen or tested that you think is better. Drop a comment below or leave a comment or something below so I can see it and I can check it out. Would love to hear if there is something better out there. So that's it. Bye for now, and I'll see you guys on the next video.